going, guys? Welcome to another episode of Zen-Oh Button. Today we're doing Android 18 versus Kidku. This is different from the build I had on before, which was only set 8 cards. This has set 8 cards and, other cards like Dimension Magic, Senzu Bean, other things like that.
Yeah, he just made a deck a little bit more competitive. Whereas for me, I know I played Kidku before, but this is actually a red-blue version instead of blue-yellow. And it's actually pretty good. Did pretty decent with it in Vegas. But as for here, I went first actually, so I charged the Trunks because he's an overwhelm, then played Kidku. Searched out a 4-star. Just looking through my deck to see how many 4-stars I have in my deck. Then showed him the 4-star, and after that I drew, and I passed.
Yeah, and so this is kind of like a cool matchup, I thought, because it's pretty 50-50. So I'm able to blow up a clone token, send the 1-drop back to hand, and do a little bit of pressure, and then pass it back to Iris and add another 2 clone tokens.
Yeah, so how it's in my favor is the clone tokens are actually vanillas, so I can just combo a 4-star and it's going to add 10k power to them. So in here I just played another Kidku. I played a Kidku that he sent to my hand, and I just got another 4-star for my deck, and I swung with a leader. Had a pretty explosive turn here because of the number of swings I was able to get, especially with the clone tokens. So I Senzu Beaned one of the tokens. My leader's at 15, he took the hit. And I swung with the small tokens, which is a 10k. One of them I comboed up to 15, and then that one's a 15 because of the Senzu Bean. Then he awakened. And then I still had 2 energy left. I comboed the Vanilla Goku, of course, on purpose because I had Training Buddy Krillin. So I played those 2 cards, and then I swung again, took the hit, and then he managed to out-combo Krillin because he's already awakened anyway. So yeah, that was pretty explosive, and then after that I just passed my turn.
Yeah, so he did, 5 attacks? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... No, 6 attacks in that one turn. Yeah. So that's where the clone tokens get annoying. If it's not a super aggro deck, you don't mind, but... if it's a deck that can go pretty aggro, it gets pretty wild. But pretty much I just attacked the Krillin, she out-comboed it. And then I think, do I play? Yeah, I think I'm I don't want to tap out at all because at this point it's she still has a lot of threats. I'm adding 2 more clone tokens, and now she's going to have 3 energy, so I need all of my energy up for defense.
Yeah, because I was trying to save my battle cards just because I know that it's, there's a summoning sickness. I can't attack with the first card that I play. But for Kidku, it's pretty much always playing the Kidku first, which is good because I'm not going to attack with the Kidku anyway. So in here, he sent it back to my hand again, so I just played it again. And then search out another 4-star. I think that's my last 4-star in my deck. I run 5 in this deck. So...
Your whole hand is 4 stars.
Yeah. So yeah, swung with the Goku. He Dimension Magic. Swung with Krillin. I don't think...
Yeah, I think I just Senzu.
Yeah, he Senzu'd. I'm just trying to get all the Dimension Magics and Senzu Beans out, of course. Then swung with Leader. I think I didn't have a good hand too. I had a lot of 4-stars. I had a super combo that's of course not active yet because I'm not at 4 life. And I had that. Okay, I had that pan, but he countered it.
Yeah, because I didn't want her to go to 6 because I was just worried about her awakening and getting her big play off. Mm-hmm. But she attacks the clone token and makes it a 20k. I have to kill my own Vegeta the Cruel. So that's where, the clone tokens, especially if your opponent has 4-stars, they're a huge pain in the ass. Because they drop 1 card, and then it's they're attacking with a 20k.
Yep.
But yeah, I just send it, and then I send the Kidku back. And I think now is when I might actually play a card. I can't remember, because I was just literally playing defense at this point. Okay, I think right here I'm going to try to do some Arrival. So I can combo with the blue-greens. I play that guy. He kills 2 clone tokens, and then she has to drop a card. And then I have a 20k blocker as well. So he's super imperative for the deck, especially against aggro decks. you'll see how I can play it, because since he's an arrival card, you can play him on both turns. So I comboed up for the vanilla, and then I think, yeah, I just passed.
Yeah, so he passed. I don't think I had a pretty trash hand here. So yeah, I didn't charge because it's like I don't have really anything to charge, and I didn't want to charge a 4-star because I already have 2 in my drop. So, and I needed the 4 stars, of course, for like aggro because I have the clone token. So I swung with Krillin here first, just so that like he doesn't do any counters on me, like Vegeta the Cruel, stuff like that. You wanna like swing with the battle cards you have in your battle area first. After that, I just pass. Yeah.
Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to slowly ramp up. I comboed out one of my Android 16s, and of course I never drew another one, which is kind of a pain because right now would be the ideal turn to play one. But at least I got Android 21 out. She's pretty cool. You kill a clone token and then you can pop a card, or you can give one of your battle cards 10k crit. So I just wanted to get the Krillin out of there because I was tired of dealing with all the pressure of getting 15k swinging at me every turn. And then I just passed.
Yeah, in here, I wanted to take advantage of the fact that he only has 1 energy, because that means he couldn't, like, if I take out a 3-drop vanilla, he couldn't, like, do a Vegeta the Cruel or anything like that. But of course, I run SS4 here, and I couldn't awaken. I was a 7 life. I wasn't drawing into my self-awakening cards. So I just took out the 30k anyway, just because, for the extra pressure, and he only has 1 energy untapped. So I swung with a 30k. Unfortunately, I didn't have a Champa, but he Dimension Magicked anyway. And then I swung with a Goku with a leader. Yeah, so I think he used 2 Senzu beans at this point, which is good, because I don't like dealing with Senzu beans. And after that, I passed.
So here, I'm trying to remember if I think I still charge here. Let's see. Yeah, no, I still do charge. But at this point, it's like, I think I'm trying to figure out. All right, yeah, I put the card in rest mode just because, like, it's getting to the point where I'm, like, trying to still do things. But, oh, and then there I added those 2 clone tokens because the Android 21 plays 2 at the end of the turn. So now I have 4 clone tokens to deal with, which is a huge pain. And then she just negates my leader swing. And I'm really just doing the leader swing at this point, just literally trying to draw cards. And I think now I'm trying to aggro her down a little bit because she's at 6 and she wants to awaken at 6. So at this point I'm like, alright, I might as well swing because even if she takes it, that's at least 1 less life I need to deal with her being at 15k. And then I'm trying to remember if I
think you stopped here.
Yeah, I might have stopped. I might have given... I can't remember if I try to give the Android 18 crit or I just blow up your Kidku here. And then, yeah, I was baiting swing with the blocker, but I was like... I need the... And then here I think I was like, oh, I forgot to use her.
I think you KO'd the 30k.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I did. And then I just used leader's ability to send the 1-drop back to hand, so she has to keep replaying it. And then pass, and I have 4 energy open, which isn't bad.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to deal with that, especially if you wanted to get a 30k vanilla out, because my play here is to take out the 30k, swing with the 30k, sack the 30k when I awaken, and then play SS4 Heartfelt Plea, but I don't think I was drawing into Heartfelt Plea here. So the timing was pretty off, especially if he has 4 energy, because what can I do with 4 energy? What can he do with 4 energy? A lot. So in here I just swung with... No, I actually took out the Kid Goku and Android, so that I can at least kill one of his battle cards. Which I think you forgot, right? Like, what he can do. Yeah,
it's weird. Like, I remembered what he did, but I just wasn't thinking, like, oh, one of my cards can die.
Yeah, so, in here, I think did I swing? Oh no, I just showed a 4-star in Android, I think. So yeah, swung with one of the, I think I'm swinging with one of the tokens. I have a Champa double strike in hand, so, and of course like 2 4-stars, so that can really aggro him out and bring him down to 1 life. But I didn't know that he can actually, do something about that token. Haven't really played with like this deck a lot.
Yeah, and that's where I should have probably blocked, but I guess maybe I wasn't thinking you were gonna do it. But what'd you go up to here? 35?
Yeah, it's so 15, 25, 35. 35 double strike.
And then
So
here,
we did the.
I do my arrival, I blow up the clone token. And that's why I run 3 of that Goku, just because you need a way to answer, because there's a lot of decks that will dump their hand on one of the clone tokens.
Yeah.
So you play that, you blow up the clone token. So I actually played 2 of them. So she had to drop 2 cards from her hand.
Yeah.
And then now I have 2 blockers on the board, just because, I didn't want to deal with any more clone shenanigans coming at me.
Yeah, I did have a pretty big hand size here because I wasn't drawing too much. I mean, sure, I draw a card every time I show a 4-star, but when you're awake and you draw a lot more. After that, I just passed.
I'm about to say, plus I played 3 of those Gokus, so that's 3
drop.
cards you
Yeah.
had to have dropped from your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I don't think I swung with the crit yet. Let's see, did I skip a charge this turn? I don't think I did, unless I do.
I think you did.
Yeah, just because I think I was starting to struggle with my hand size.
And then he regretted it shortly after he drew that.
I think I literally drew it, and if you saw my arm, I was like, damn it. So, but at this point, I was like, let's see, oh yeah, I remember what I play. So I play Piccolo Assimilated, which is a pretty solid card, and I play that and I pass because that's some decent defense.
So yeah, I passed, showed a 4-star. I don't know what I drew from that, but I wasn't drawing into any of like my aggro cards, like a Training Buddy or Overrealm, Trunks Overrealm. Oh, I guess I passed. Huh.
No, I think you swung and I blocked with the Goku.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I swung, and then he's blocking with Goku, and then I just didn't want to combo up. And because I couldn't play anything, I passed.
Yeah, this turned into like a weird match where like I wasn't ramping at all, and here I just play an 18. Cause like at this point I'm literally just digging for cards, and I'm like, oh, finally I get, some of the pieces that I need, and I just take the Android 16. If I remember right, yeah, I just did the thing to Android 21, gave Android 18 plus 10k crit. And here I do Senzu Bean, so now she's 30k crit. And use Leader's ability, combo with the multicolor for free. And then I'm going to tap 5 energy and play the secret rare. And this is honestly, at this point, I was like, I should literally have game right now because she has like 4 cards in, or what do you have, like 6 cards in hand?
Yeah.
But
I actually drew into a topo when I awakened. So you untap 1, draw 1, I drew into topo. But I still had to go up to 40. So at least my super combos were live, and then the vanilla super combo was live, so I was able to combo to 40.
yeah, and then you paid the 1 for the SS4.
And I do topo.
You do topo, and then here I do absolute release ball, and I take a life and untap an energy just because I want to be able to keep attacking. So this is the 3rd attack with the double strike crit, and she has a freaking power burst.
Yeah.
And then
I actually drew a power burst. I forgot from where. From the super combo. So it was pretty.
Literally that Vegeta wound up not even doing. I mean, it still put in a little bit of work, but I honestly thought I was gonna win off of that. And then I did the Android 18 ability. I put another Android 21 in my energy, just because you always want those in energies, and grabbed a 17 back. And then I believe I just passed with at least 2 energy open.
So unfortunately, of course, I was forced to awaken. Ideally, I want to stall my awaken until I get the 30k vanilla out, a red 30k vanilla out, and then sack it for SS4 Goku. Of course, that didn't work out because he took out the secret air. So in here, I don't think I drew into anything good. I mean, I still have the 1 drop, which of course does a lot of work, but I think I should I'll play the 30k actually in here. So
I'm probably just gonna swing with leader first because you have the Champa, but I'm just gonna block.
Oh yeah, you have 2 blockers. So what I'm saying, and he has the Piccolo, which can just KO a card. So he has a lot of defense.
But I think I have 3 cards in hand right now. Yeah. But I also have 5 cards on the field, or 6 cards on the field. I forgot about the. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards on the field. So I guess 3 cards in hand's not the worst.
Yeah, and you still have the popping ability from the Piccolo.
Yeah, and I think, are you thinking a combo here, or... Because I know at one point I was thinking if I wanted to use the Piccolo. I can't remember if I blow up your Kidku or not. Just because I was afraid you were going to do another pass, and I wanted to make sure I got Piccolo's ability. I think I saved it just in case. I comboed off...
Yeah. You comboed the...
Yeah, cards from the field, which I didn't really want to do, but I had such... I didn't want to reveal I had literally nothing in my hand, but I had absolutely nothing in my hand.
I was trying to bait out a block here, but he didn't block.
And this is where... What did I have to do? I literally had to combo my own blocker.
I probably could have comboed one extra one.
And I think I would have had to have blown up my assimilated ability.
Which sucks, because I actually could have probably won that round, because I was trying to be conservative.
Yeah, you still have to... I mean, you made the right decision, because up to this point, I've literally only used one super combo. So here I just ramp, and there's the super combo I desperately needed that I ramped into energy. So at this point, you play Topo.
I think he assimilated. Oh no, he
I do absolute release ball, and I'm like, I'm going for game. So at this point, I'm like, I'm gonna take a life and untap an energy, just because. Yeah, I have like so many cards on board. I'm like, she only has 3 cards in hand. I'm like, all right, I have to be able to freaking win at this point.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have 1 red energy, so I couldn't do another Topo.
Yeah, and I think this is where I use the Piccolo. So where I'm like, I'm swinging, and I'm like, alright, let me blow up the Kidku so you don't combo it, and I get a card so I can get the draw. So, and then you took the life, and now I was swinging with the Piccolo, and he's 20k. And this is where I made a mistake, and I wanted to actually play it out right. I forgot to do her ability, but since I was mid-combo phase, I was like, alright, let me like actually play this out right. So, I had to waste a Senzu Bean, and then tap 1 energy to play him. As opposed to if I just used my leader's ability, I could have saved the Senzu Bean for later. But, like I said, I kind of wanted to teach myself a lesson and just, play it out right. So, and then now, this is, if you don't know, the Vegeta's just a 40k vanilla at this point, but I'm just trying to, get her down to 1, because she knows about the thing. I think at this point you were saying, oh, what's the point? Like, why do I keep playing? And I was like, I only have 4 energy. I can only play 1
I forgot you actually play that for 4 energy.
Yeah, it's not like you can play it for free, so... Yeah. I tap 4, and I play it, and then I was like, alright. And this is where I kind of messed up. I had an Android 18 in hand. So what I should have done is I should have played the Android 18, search top 5, and then I would have been able to combo up to 40k. But... I attacked before playing the Android 18, so at this point I was just like, alright, I'll just do 25 and like maybe I can combo out. But at that point you just comboed up to 30. Yeah. And at this, I only had 1 energy up, so I played her, and it was like, alright, no matter what, I'm gonna like not be able to win because I only had the 5k combo.
You only have a 5k?
Well, I think in hand I had a Dimension Magic, so even though I had him, I could only put her up to 14k. So even if I was able to, I could attack with her, like, it's still...
So yeah, what he should have really done is he should have played the Android 18 first.
Yeah, I should have played the Android 18, searched top 5, and then I could have attacked with Android 21, and then I would have went up to 40k.
Yeah, because he can combo multicolor for free.
Yeah, and then I could have won. And then at this point right here...
I took out 2 1-drop Goku.
Yeah, I just scooped because I literally didn't have a 5k in hand, so she would have attacked once, I would have comboed the 18, and then I would have had, 1 card in hand, so, there's no point. But I think it still wound up turning into a pretty decent battle. I don't think it was really too one-sided at any point. And I thought I had the win with the Vegeta, but that just shows you the Vegeta, like, he's really good, but, like, if your opponent has, like...
A Topo,
or at least, like, 2 negates, like, he's not, like, the biggest threat ever. But I think it was a good match, like, they countered each other, like, I kept sending the 1-drop back to hand, but she had the 4 stars with the clone token, so I thought it was a cool match.
Yeah, it was 50-50.
Yeah, it was a fun match, because we played a couple other matches, they're all pretty decent. But I think what we're going to do next is you're going to be playing surgeku, and I'll be playing the Piccolo Surge Leader. I'm still figuring out which deck. I've been playing the Gogeta build for Piccolo, but I want to try the Hand Destruction one, because now that Tao is gone, like, I kind of want to try out Hand Destruction. And Gogeta's, like, he's really good in some matchups, but in other matchups, if your opponent keeps a high life total, and they have like a way to regain their hand. Like it's really not the best, but it's still pretty good. And I'm excited they gave Piccolo a good leader. So look at that. We'll probably be doing that over. We'll be filming the battle over the next couple days, and hopefully get the narration in the next couple days.
Yeah.
But anyways, just want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe.
And don't forget to press that Zen-Oh button.